Today we're going to cover our Destination Queenstown 101 session. So what this will involve, we're going to give you a rundown on the home of adventure, some details on flight connections and map, what makes Queenstown unique, our seasonality, key segments, food and drink, day trips, as well as an overview of our travel trade resources. So firstly, welcome to Queenstown, the home of adventure. Queenstown will inspire you to go further than before and introduce you to the person you've always wanted to be. We're a place of adventurous spirit, amazing landscapes, pioneering history, local people, and fantastic world-class activities. We'll head over to the next slide and check out our video as well.
It's there. A feeling that there's more to do. More things to see. Hear the call from this sacred place. Let it wake your senses from a deep sleep and inspire you to go further than you've gone before. This is the place where adventure cascades down mountains and into bloodstream. Where each moment invites you to live larger than you've ever dreamed. Here, you'll meet someone new. The person you've always wanted to be. Welcome to Queenstown, the home of adventure.
So a little bit of overview. Next up, we'll go through our flight connections and map. So getting to Queenstown is easy, whether you decide to fly, drive, or catch a coach. Queenstown International Airport receives daily direct flights from around New Zealand and Australia's main ports, and has great road access on major New Zealand highways, making driving to Queenstown an easy and beautiful experience. Exploring the region once you're in Queenstown is simple, with a range of local transport options. Queenstown is located in the southwest corner of the South Island of New Zealand. It's very accessible, with those direct flights from Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne, and also Gold Coast. Queenstown International Airport is located just 15 minutes from downtown Queenstown and links to the city centre with shuttles, taxi services, buses, and rental cars. For those choosing to drive, experience the beautiful southern scenic route through Otago and Southland. It's a stunning way to arrive in Queenstown, or you can meander down the South Island from the West Coast or Canterbury. For many of your clients, they will probably still do the dual destination, visiting both New Zealand and Australia. As I mentioned before, Queenstown is located in the southwest corner of the South Island and has great connections to Australia as well. Once arriving in New Zealand, getting to Queenstown is easy, whether they fly or drive. We receive daily direct flights from Auckland, Wellington, and Christchurch, and we're obviously very close to the airport as well. We're only 1.5 hours from Auckland, 1 hour 20 from Wellington, and 45 minutes from Christchurch. So this just gives you a little bit of an overview of Queenstown in relation to the wider region. As you can see the airport there, which is an easy 15 minutes drive. You can also see Arrowtown, which is about 25 minutes drive from Queenstown, to the top of the lake, Glenorchy, which borders our World Heritage Area, Te Waipunama, and is only 45 minutes from Queenstown. You can also see over here, we've got our Gibson Valley, the Valley of the Vines, which is also about a 25-minute drive and provide access to a world-renowned wine growing region. I guess a few things we'll just run through quickly about what makes Queenstown unique. Firstly, we have our pioneering history. Right from Māori to our early settlers, the discovery of gold, our tourism industry, following by many wine and technology pioneers. We're the home of many firsts, and we've attracted adventurers for centuries. Next up, we have our amazing, powerful landscapes. When you come to Queenstown, you can actually expect some beautiful regions and nature. Following this, we are the home of adventure, the adventure capital of the world. We create experiences and an invitation to share in our passion for adventure. And finally, there's this transformative effect of the experiences people embark on. Adventure is a path of self-discovery that will enrich and reward you. As you can see, due to the position, we have 4 distinct seasons. The temperatures are not as extreme as you'll experience in the Northern Hemisphere, but you can often, as they say, get 4 seasons in one day. So an overview of our 4 seasons. So Queenstown is famous for being New Zealand's favourite 4-season destination and is an alpine and lake resort for New Zealand. It has real year-round appeal, with each season offering a marked different experience. We have a continental-style climate with long, hot summers and cool, crisp winters. Queenstown truly offers something for every season, with very few activities not available year-round. Winter ranges from about -2 degrees to 8 degrees, 28 to 46 degrees Fahrenheit. Queenstown is the Southern Hemisphere's premier ski destination, offering a true alpine experience. Known as a home of adventure, Queenstown's fun-loving culture makes it an unforgettable winter holiday. We have 4 world-class ski areas catering for all abilities off the mountain and on the mountain, which allows you to test your limits and have an amazing winter experience here. In spring, it generally ranges from 8 degrees to 22 degrees Celsius or 46 to 71 Fahrenheit. And it's a time for fun and discovery with a sense of energy and playfulness. The region transforms with bright colours and is one of those seasons where you can still go skiing in the morning, go biking afternoon, and still be back in town before it's dark. So you can either be skiing, mountain biking, golfing, hiking, or out shopping, all in a day's work. Summer is between 20 and 30 degrees Celsius and 68 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Because Queenstown sits at 45 degrees south against the southern Alps, our location allows for longer days and evenings that are perfect for getting outdoors and enjoying the diversity of landscapes and range of things to do that the region is world famous for. We have food, drinks, socialising, and so much adventure on offer. Summer is peak season in Queenstown, and the energy of the downtown area, buzzing with a cosmopolitan mix of people from all around the world, is undeniable. The epic summer landscapes and inviting outdoors will have your clients heading outside and into nature for their next adventure. Finally, we have autumn. So that's between 5 and 25 degrees Celsius or 41 to 77 degrees Fahrenheit. It provides a really good autumn experience. You get the golden and red hues dominating the hills around the region with the deep blue of our lake and rivers. Your clients can truly immerse themselves in the wonders of the season. Of the 4 distinct seasons, autumn arrival is a blaze of reds and gold. It's the most dramatic, attracting visitors, artists, photographers from around the world. And again, you can experience most of our activities that are on offer here in Queenstown in autumn. Next up, we're just going to run through accommodation. So Queenstown has a huge range of accommodation styles, so every age and stage, style and budget. You have the budget-conscious traveller can book into backpacker accommodation, and if you're travelling with a tent or camper, it has a number of well-equipped and centrally located holiday parks and sites. We have those homely bed and breakfasts in surrounding Arrowtown and Glenorchy, a range of motels, as well as many hotels and resorts located centrally within walking distance to Queenstown and our airport. We also have our award-winning luxury lodges and retreats that show off the stunning alpine views. If you're travelling with family and require shared accommodation, we have a range of serviced apartments and holiday houses as well. There's so much variety when it comes to the hotel and resort accommodation in Queenstown, from those boutique hotels to internationally recognised resorts. Many of these offer these amazing lake and alpine views of Queenstown. Not only are lots of these located centrally and within walking distance of the town centre, you can also get some that are right on the shores of Lake Wakatipu or a little bit out of town near the airport in Frankton to kind of give you a breakaway from the town. You can also head out into Gibson Valley or out to Glenorchy to have an amazing experience there as well. And if you're that way inclined as well, there's a range of luxury options, not only in town, but also out towards Glenorchy, Arrowtown, and Gibson Valley as well. Next up, I'll just give you a quick overview of the key segments, and do remember that you can head online to our website at any time, but you can have easy access to all of this as well. We're recognised as the home of adventure and has an enduring reputation as a world leader in adventure tourism. We've been a magnet for adventurers and entrepreneurs for a long time, whether it be jet boating, bungee jumping, skiing, river surfing, rafting, paragliding, or skydiving. We really have something for everyone on and off the water. Queenstown is an internationally renowned mountain biking destination. We have 3 lift-assisted bike parks, Skyline, Coney Peak, and Cadrona, but also quality gravel-fed downhill and cross-country biking. There really is something for everybody here. Next up, we have our fantastic leisure biking. We have an extensive network of trails of over 130 kilometres. It's a great way to explore the region and experience some of New Zealand's most scenic landscapes. You can go around the mountains, you can go to the Queenstown Trail, or you can even head into some other trails around the region as well. It provides easy access to Arrowtown and Gibson Valley, which is Gibson is the Valley of the Vines, so you can incorporate that biking and wine tour as well. Next up, we have golf. We're so lucky that we boast 7 spectacular golf courses, including 3 championship courses and 4 experience courses. 6 of these are located within 25 minutes of downtown Queenstown, making Queenstown New Zealand's premier golf destination. Next up, we have the amazing hiking and nature opportunity. Queenstown is renowned for awe-inspiring panoramas and dramatic scenery. We're so lucky that we have these 3 great walks of the Rootburn, Milford Track, and the Kepler, all accessible from Queenstown, including a range of national parks, conservation areas, and outdoor experiences also close by. There's also a range of day walks, half-day walks, multi-day hikes outside of these great walks that are great options for you and your clients. You can see the native forests, the rivers, waterfalls, lakes, and mountains around Queenstown. Next up, we have ski. As mentioned, we're very lucky we have 4 ski resorts within close proximity to Queenstown. We have Coney Peak and the Remarkables, owned by NZ Ski, with Coney Peak 25 minutes away and Remarkables about 45 minutes away from Queenstown. We also have Cadrona Alpine Resort and Treble Cone, owned by Real NZ in Waika. Cadrona is an hour away from Queenstown, with Treble Cone being only 90 minutes. We're a world-class ski destination that's lucky to have these 4 amazing ski areas in close proximity to Queenstown. Next up, we are a family fun destination. There's so many experiences for you and family to enjoy. They're suitable for children, and most companies offer kids prices. Some of these activities include visiting farms, jet boating, paddleboarding, kayaking, as well as a whole lot of other great options close by. Next up, we have food and drink. Food and drink is one of those experiences that unpin all of the previously mentioned segments. Queensland offers some of the best restaurants and bars in New Zealand with amazing food and a great night out practically always on the menu. There are over 150 cafes and restaurants that are innovative and award-winning around town and nearby. We've not only got what's on offer in Queenstown, but we've also got what's on offer with the wineries in Gibbston, as well as some great spots out further afield as well. Whether it be after a day skiing or hiking, or you come here for a weekend of food and wine, there really is something for everybody. Next up, we'll just give you a quick overview of the day trips on offer here in Queenstown. So first up, as you can imagine, Queenstown is a great base to explore Milford Sound and Doubtful Sound. The iconic Milford Sound can be reached by self-drive, coach, helicopter, or fixed-wing plane. Best way to sell the product is by coaching one way and flying the other to get the best of all the landscape. Once there are several cruise companies that offer scenic cruises on the fjord for up to 2 hours. Some that offer trips to the underwater observatory as well. Rain, hail, or shine, Milford Sound is breathtaking and all weather. Also closer to home in Queenstown, there's also some other great options. Some great hikes, some walks, some bikes close by. We've got Glenorchy, which is a true slice of New Zealand paradise that sits a spectacular 45 minutes drive from Queenstown. It's not complete without a stop at Bennett's Bluff for a photo. It's a place that's surrounded by magnificent snow-capped mountains, pristine lakes and rivers, beach forests, and being at the edge of Mount Aspiring and Fiordland National Parks. It's the backdrop for many famous films such as The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. There's great access to the great walks, other walks, and beautiful other regions to explore. Another good day trip is Arrowtown, which is a historic former gold mining town, rich in heritage and one of the South Island and New Zealand's iconic visitor destinations. Located at only around 20 minutes drive from Queenstown, this place has distinct four seasons and charming character, making Arrowtown a must-do for visitors from all over the world. It's still got its rich heritage and historic buildings, is now a vibrant destination with world-class food and beverage shopping and attractions. It's been well preserved, and a stroll through the main street to down to the Chinese village gives you a glimpse into what life would have been like for the early settlers. All these day trips are a really good, easy option for your clients, and there really is something for everybody. Next up, I'm just going to run through our resources. If you haven't already, or you'd like to send this on to your teams, we'd love for you to sign up to our Travel Trade newsletter, which we send out comms weekly throughout the year. As I said, share it with your team and we'll get them signed up. We've got our Travel Trade website, which, as you can see, there's a range of different resources on offer, from the most used selling tools, being a year-round destination, as well as that key segments that we offer here. An important thing to note here is we have the amazing What's New resources. It's really important to keep up to date with what's happening in Queenstown. You can also see there, you can join our Facebook group and YouTube channel as well. And that's just a little bit overview of our tools, what's new here in Queenstown, as well as a bit of details about Famils and more about us and the team. As mentioned, a little bit outlined, these are our resources that are updated regularly throughout the year. So we've got our new product update of new accommodation, food and drink and activities. We've got our accommodation pipeline of new and upcoming accommodation. We've got major developments and investments coming up in Queenstown, as well as our 9-month forward outlook, which is a really important document that highlights those really key peak in times of year to find that optimal time of travel for your client to have the best experience here. Next up, we have the tools, which outlines include the image gallery, blurbs for marketing, as well as our presentations and trade maps and guides, which includes our airline connectivity document to Queenstown, as well as a map and visual overview of where 4- and 5-star accommodation is in Queenstown. Alongside that, please join our Facebook group as well. You'll find it on our website or attached to this. And you can also join us on YouTube channel to kind of get those real short, snappy updates to help you sell Queenstown to your clients. This is the Travel Trade team of Linda, Tracy and I. Please reach out to us if you have any questions and we'll be more than happy to help. We look forward to keeping in touch and seeing you next time.